the unsolved mystery of the 28-year cold case. Tonight, we tell a story that remains etched in the memory of a community and the hearts of family, an enduring tragedy that has persisted for nearly 3 decades. It's a story of a young woman whose life was filled with promise, whose future was abruptly stolen, leaving behind questions that continue to haunt those who loved her and those who seek justice. This is a story of a case that, despite the relentless efforts of investigators, remains unsolved, shrouded in mystery, and yet still painfully close to the surface of unresolved pain. It all begins with a girl, bright, ambitious, full of dreams. She was just 19 years old when her life was suddenly disrupted. She was known to her family as cheerful, hopeful, and eager to carve her own path in the world. She was the kind of girl who believed in making the most of each day, who looked forward to her future with optimism. But one evening, that future was stolen away in a way that no one could have anticipated. She disappeared without explanation, without warning, leaving her family frantic with worry and confusion. Her last known whereabouts were near her home, where she was seen walking alone, heading toward a local marketplace. Witnesses recall seeing her that evening, but no one saw her get into a vehicle or meet anyone suspicious. The police were called immediately, and an investigation was launched. But as days turned into weeks and weeks into months, no clues emerged. No ransom demands. No signs of struggle. No clear suspects. It was as if she had vanished into thin air. In the early days, investigators tried everything. Interviewing neighbors, checking CCTV footage, analyzing footprints and discarded belongings. They discovered some strange footprints near her house, but these led nowhere. There were mysterious phone calls made to her family, but they proved to be dead ends. Her friends and family held on to hope, believing she would return or that her disappearance was a mistake. But as the days turned into years, hope dimmed. The case went cold. Despite the silence, her family refused to give up. They held vigils, kept her memory alive, and pushed authorities to keep searching. Over time, advances in forensic science offered new avenues. DNA analysis was applied to evidence collected years earlier. For a brief moment, there was hope that technology might finally uncover the truth. Maybe a match in a national database, a DNA sample from a suspect, something that could crack the case open. But the case remained stubbornly unsolved. No new leads emerged. The evidence was re-examined multiple times, yet the mystery persisted. Some believed her abduction was carried out by a stranger, perhaps someone lurking in the shadows, someone who knew her but chose to remain anonymous. Others speculated that she might have been targeted by someone she knew, perhaps a family member, a friend, or an acquaintance hiding a dark secret. Rumors swirled, some whisper of a secret affair gone wrong, others a family dispute that turned violent. But none of these theories could be proven, and no suspects could be identified. As the years passed, the pain grew heavier. Her family's grief turned into a quiet, persistent hope that someday answers would come. They held on to her memory, the girl with a bright smile, the girl with dreams of a better future. They wondered constantly what happened that night. Who took her? Why was she never found? Was she still alive? Or was her life taken in a moment of violence that remains forever hidden? Her case has become a symbol of unresolved tragedy. It represents the countless stories of lives cut short, mysteries left unsolved, and families left to grieve in silence. Over the decades, the community has held on to hope that justice will someday be served. They have seen advances in forensic science, watched as cold cases are reopened and solved, and they cling to belief that no case is truly closed until the truth is uncovered. Today, almost 28 years after her disappearance, her loved ones continue to wait. They still hold her picture close, speak her name, and pray for answers. They wonder if her killer is still out there, living free, unpunished, and unaware of the pain they have caused. The police still receive tips from time to time, some promising, others not. But nothing has led to her rescue or her killer's arrest. The case remains open, a lingering wound in the fabric of their lives. This story is a stark reminder that justice delayed is justice denied. That behind every case is a human life, a family that grieves, hopes, and longs for closure. It shows us how fragile life can be and how some mysteries stubbornly refuse to be solved. It also underscores the importance of vigilance, of speaking up, reporting suspicious activity, and sharing information that can help bring closure to families and communities. So, if you know anything at all about this case, no matter how small or insignificant it may seem, reach out. Your information could be the key to finally solving this decades-old mystery. Because justice for her and for all victims of violence and unresolved crimes depends on a collective effort of everyone. Her story is not just a tale of tragedy. It's a call to action, a reminder that the truth is out there, waiting to be uncovered, and that someday maybe justice will finally be served. Until then, her family waits, her memory endures, and her story remains a haunting reminder of what can happen when darkness overshadows hope. It is a reminder that, even after all these years, the search for truth continues, and the hope for justice must never die.